decorating part, they have a lot of fun with it. Knowing me, I'm sure we'll have something scary going on. Little haunted front desk. We'll have the front desk agents that will definitely dress up on Halloween. I know they can't get out, so we'll do something that going on in the village. I know Sports Watch Bar and Grill will be having a Halloween party.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so make sure you contact Sports Watch Bar and Grill, see what they have going. Also, you can always check them out on Facebook. All their latest happenings and find out when they're going to do that costume contest. But if you go into the Sports Watch right now, it does look a little scary.
Really?
Yeah.
I got to go down there and take a snoop attack.
You know, Don and Tony and Chef, they've really got it going when it comes to the holidays. I think I'm going to have to figure out how to one-up them.
Yeah, we're going to have to go down there and visit these people.
You know
what I mean?
They've got skulls. They've got everything everywhere. They had that October 1st. So Don was definitely on it this year.
Yeah, that beer thingy, wasn't it?
Yeah, the beer thingy. Anything beer thingy down there at the Watch. They pretty much have every beer on draft and over 70 flat-screen televisions, which I'm sure on one of them will be some Halloween movie marathon going on while you're trying to catch one of the latest games. Weekend's a good weekend to go down there.
Yeah, and talking about Halloween movies, what's a movie that you love the best for Halloween?
I am not a scary movie kind of girl.
Good.
I am not. I'm afraid of everything. But I think something to do with Jodie Foster.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think that was about the only scary movie I ever watched. So what about you? What's your scary movie?
My scary movie, and people are going to crack up when they hear this, is Hocus Pocus.
That was one of my favorites. Yeah, that was a cute movie.
I love that movie.
I
forgot the gal's name, but when they were in the house and they kidnapped them 2 kids and they had them in the bird cages and they're feeding them all the candy and they're getting really, really sick, right? And then the good guys came, and what they did is they parked and they had their headlights on high beams and all the witches were getting scared. And the one witch that jumped on the vacuum cleaner and was flying out the window, I mean, I rolled with laughter. That was really so funny. I love that.
That is a great movie.
And, of course, Charlie Brown and the Great Pumpkin Patch.
Of course, good old Charlie Brown. He's always been good for the pumpkin patch.
Yeah, the thing about Charlie Brown, I wish and we know it's never going to happen, but we wish every year when Charlie Brown is ready to kick that football, Lucy lets him kick it.
One of these days, I'm hoping. I've been waiting all these years, and you as well. So let's hope maybe this year will be the year he gets to actually kick that football.
Yes, I hope so. And listen, going back to Halloween in your town now, in Highland, what are the new stores in there?
Some of the new stores that we have opening in Highland, of course, don't forget the Walmart that's actually across the street from my hotel. Just went through a new renovation, so it's a super Walmart.
Yeah, with a grocery store and all that jazz up there.
It's one of my new favorite places to be. We have a lot of new stores that are opening up.
And so, see, that's another reason. And across in the shopping center, across the street where Walmart is now, and down the way where Mervyn's used to be.
Right.
For the life of me, I'm sorry, guys, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the heat. They have a little boutique shop in there, and I seen it a couple of days ago. I was driving past, and I could barely see the sign. So I'm going to have to go down there and go on a snoop attack. And when I get back after my snooping, I'll tell you all about the great stores in there. But, I mean, we have a lot of good stores going right now.
Yeah, we do. I know one of the newest stores that open up in Highland, and we're doing the ribbon cutting for the Chamber on Monday, is the Dollar Store. Right there in the Albertson Shopping Center.
Yeah, and they have some nice stuff in there.
I know. We needed another Dollar Store right there, and they've really done a lot of renovating. The Dairy Queen moved.
Where did it go to?
They moved down the road a little bit. Brand new location, just down there by the police station that opened up. We have a new police station.
That's right, because it was being built there not too long ago.
Right. It's a beautiful police station if you don't have to visit it for any other reason. Just to go down and visit the police station.
See, you can go in and get a Dairy Queen and go over and say hello to the officers.
To the cops, say hi to the cops, see how they're doing, bring them
a Dairy Queen.
Dairy Queen.
Yeah, and I have to tell Richard because he loves Dairy Queen. He loves that soft ice cream.
Oh, it's that dipped cone. And, I'm a double dipper. I always make them double dip that cone.
Okay.
So, I don't know if I eat it for the ice cream or do I really eat it for the chocolate.
I think it's a chocolate.
I think so, too.
Yeah. And also talking about Halloween, I was in Joanne's Fabrics the other day. There's a couple of little things I had to pick up to finish up my costume, which I'm doing tomorrow. Mm-hmm. I am locking myself in that sewing room. I got to get this thing done. And they have sales like you would not believe.
Really?
Oh, all the decorations, the flowers, you name it. Anywhere from 20 to 50% off on all the fabrics. You can see, the different fabrics that are piled up. You can see like 20%, 30%, 40% off on this. And I mean, some of the material they got in there, I'm like a little kid in a candy shop. I love that store. Yeah, and so you can go in there. And also, Ross has a lot of good Halloween. Marshalls is really kicking this year.
Yeah,
on their good
give
stuff.
It to Marshalls.
Right, and then the other ones that I like to snoop in, just because now with Halloween you don't have to go out and buy a brand new costume that you're gonna wear once, right? And some of them are quite expensive, right?
Quite expensive.
And we're not going to mention about the Halloween store that's open. We're not going to mention them, but the prices are up there. But what you do is go down to like all your thrift shops. I call them antiquing. I don't call them thrift. I call them antiquing. And think outside the box and let the children go down there and come up with their own costume.
Right.
And have a costume contest or something. And I know in the schools now they're having a lot of the gatherings there. A lot of the restaurants are having the gatherings for the children are not going from house to house anymore. All the schools, churches, and a lot of the parks, a lot of the cities are getting together and having a big carnival and all the good things that are happening, which is, I think, is cool.
That is cool. I know. Yes. I antique, as we'll call it. I do that for the ugly sweater Christmas parties.
That's right, you do, and that is coming up, isn't it?
It's coming up, and I'm telling you, go to the thrift stores. You can really find some ugly sweaters.
Ugly?
Ugly.
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 We mean ugly.
But you will win that ugly sweater contest.
And when is the ugly sweater contest coming up?
That we will be doing at the hotel for the Christmas party that we'll be hosting. We're going to be hosting that on December the 18th.
The 18th. Okay.
It's a good mixer that we're having. We're inviting down our local guests that attend the hotel. We're also any of the local businesses, and the theme is Ugly Sweater Christmas.
Oh, yeah, and some of them sweaters, Lord have mercy.
I got one already, and I'm telling you, it lights up.
You were going to tell me about the sweater.
It lights up. You can land a 747 off my sweater. Absolutely.
I mean, it is so ugly, I don't even think my auntie would wear that, and that's saying something,
That's saying something, Bev.
Yes. Now, Catrina, real quick, bump out your address and phone number, darling.
All right, one more time, 27959 Highland Avenue, and the telephone number to reach us at is 909-862-8000. Don't forget to mention KCAA Radio, and please don't forget to mention Bev, because every time you do, you get a special discount.
Thank you, darling. And remember, tonight, if you're around the television at 6:30 on Channel 4, is our very good friend, Allan Borgan, and Let's Dine Out. And he was on with us a few minutes ago. We got to do a whole show with him.
We should.
We got to bring him where we're doing cooking or something.
We should. We should bring down a couple different chefs, have them...
Let's do that.
Feature their best entree, and we can taste it.
Yeah. That would be way cool.
I'm
or else bring the cameras to you and do it in your restaurant.
There you go.
Yeah. And so, again, and he is going to be on at 6:30 this evening on Channel 24, and it's Feed Me, Allan, Allan, at feedme411.com, and you can get all the information and all the restaurants and this and that. And remember, on Sunday in Redlands, bright and early in the morning, we're going to be doing the Believe Walk with all of the ladies. And again, thank you, Stater Brothers, and thank you, Sam Manuel Band of Mission Indians, for getting involved. And Eric, what is my time frame, please? We got 1 minute left. So, Christina, thank you, my darling, so much for being with me today.
Oh, it was a pleasure. Thank you for having me. And if anyone's looking for something to do this weekend, don't forget to swing by the Hampton Inn, especially on Sunday when you're tired from that walk. We've got our Sunday for two. Guess what?
What?
You get accommodations for two, a $50 gift certificate to the Pine Steakhouse, 2 $20 free slot play vouchers, all for $119 plus tax.
There you go.
You pretty much get room for free.
Okay, guys, here's our music. Thank you very much for tuning in. And remember, we are KCAA 1050 AM, the station that leaves no listener behind. Have a good weekend. Be safe, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.
Bye.
You set me free. I'm living in paradise. Yeah. Living in paradise. When I'm with you. Living in paradise. You're my dream come true. Living in paradise. Yeah. Ooh, girl, you had to see. This town of mine was living in misery. All I wanted to do was cry. Sometimes I felt like I wanted to die.
You're on board KCAA's Inland Talk Express. KCAA, Loma Linda, 1050 AM, the station that leaves no listener behind.